Hi, my name is Carolina Silva, and I am the founder of Sound Media, which is a creative media company that offers professional photography, videography, and video editing services for small companies, as well as emerging artists and anyone who wants to leverage their social media presence. So, today I'm going to talk whether for a media company it's more effective to have a contractor or to have an employee that receives a salary. All right, so for the initial stage my business is currently on, I would say it's much more effective for me to have a contractor since the jobs that we are doing for our clients can really vary month to month. With a contractor, I don't have to worry about paying for benefits or established salaries. Therefore, it will be much more effective for the company and it will reduce long-term costs. Nevertheless, in the future, if the business continues growing and I see there's a demand of having a full-time employee, that would be much better, and it will also benefit the company because it would be an established price that I would be paying them monthly, and the amount of work can definitely fluctuate according to how many clients we're going to have. The biggest risk for Sound Media would be worker misclassification. Because if I'm a contractor, I cannot expect my employee and the person that's being hired by me to stay loyal to only my company or to provide all their tools and training only for me. If this happens, the business can face penalties and other legal problems. The question I want to focus on today is how informal culture can actually create legal exposure. When it comes to a media company, a creative media company, it can be very laid back. There can be a lot of verbal agreements on things, but this can lead to serious legal issues later on with the business because it can lead to issues such as people not knowing who owns the content, how much someone should be getting paid, as well as what would happen if the project goes wrong. So, to avoid this issue, it's very important to stay professional and have written agreements about everything that's going to be done. It's important to clearly define what roles the contractors are going to be taking, and also the ownership of the work. This is important to prevent misunderstandings later in the future. While informal culture is pretty much expected with a creative company, it should never replace structure and cohesive and organized agreements. That's all for today. I'll see you guys next time.